What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Brothers, you know that I cover black content a lot, and I try my best to be fair. Of course, I have a men's channel, so I pretty much make content for men, but I try to be fair in my assessment, okay? And one of the things I don't like is to see black men go hard on black women and then give the white woman the benefit of the doubt. I don't like that, okay? At all. But I also see that with black women. Let me give you an example of who I'm talking about. Gayle King. Black men dislike Gayle King so much. Why? Because whenever she gets an opportunity, it seems like she's so negative and harsh towards African-American men. When she gets the opportunity, however, to discuss other groups of men, somehow she's forgotten that vitriol that she has for the brothers. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about what happened with Mr. Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake had, or was supposed to have a concert in Chicago, but Justin Timberlake made a mistake. According to the officers, he received a DUI. I want you to listen to this, and then we're going to come back.
Justin Timberlake is a really, really great guy. Listen, this is clearly a mistake. I bet nobody knows it more
than he. It's a stupid mistake.
Exactly, and he knows that. But he's not an irresponsible person. He's not reckless. He's not careless. Clearly, this is not a good thing. He knows that. I love when they stopped Billy Joel, and Billy Joel said, you know, wait, not everybody judged at this particular time. But listen, driving drunk, there's never any excuse for that, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And it's alleged, right? I mean, at this point.
It's alleged, but based on what the officer saw there, it's not.
So there is Gayle King doing a lot of simping. You know, he's not irresponsible. He's not a reckless person. Alleging that this must be a mistake. Now, she was not there. She didn't happen to be around. But that's Gayle King, looking to give anybody non-black an opportunity or an excuse, when if it was the other way around, he wouldn't do that for her. That's how sick a lot of the black mentality is in the liberal left of America, even the conservative right also. You know, a lot of blacks have that mentality that I have to go ahead and absolve for white or white zaddy or white mommy. But at the same time, when it comes to the black people, we must at the same time berate each other, severely dislike each other. And a lot of you black men, I see in the comment section of certain things, I'm like, yeah, y'all the same way. Some of y'all. Right? It's sickening. And the reality is, so Gayle, you made a whole lifelong commitment for talking down on Justin Timberlake. I have a question. These people that you have thoroughly tried to impress, Gayle King was talking about that she couldn't date somebody, the person wasn't on her level. Why don't a rich white man want to deal with you? Why is that? Why isn't there a rich white man that's going to go out there and claim a Gayle King? Because you know what? White people don't really have any respect for black people that consistently down talk black people. And then when the same situation happens for the other community of the white folks, here you are simping. They don't even respect you. Not even a threat. And for the life of me, I do not understand why blacks continuously do that at all times and never get anything from it. I just don't get it. I look at some of these black conservative YouTubers. I don't even want to call really any names out there. You guys know I'm talking about some of them. But let's call some. Tommy, Donovan, okay? Kenneth Owens. What do y'all get from that? These folks don't even want to touch you. Don't even like you. If you're going to defend somebody, why don't you defend the black? And let me tell you something. I learned something. You know, I used to be very critical of certain things. I would see police homicides, and I'd be like, man, I can justify that. I mean, that makes sense why the brother got killed. You notice that now I don't ever even say that. Why? Because I'll keep it to myself. If the brother deserved to get shot, I'm not going to come out there and say it. Because you know what? I did that one time. I noticed, here come all these white people in the comment section. And then you know what I noticed one time? I did that. Then somebody started emailing me all of these issues that blacks were doing. Man, I lit their ass up. I said, don't you ever, why don't you get over here and say this? Why you sending it to me? I'm about to report this. What's wrong with you? You do it. I lit his ass up. Because that's what they want to do. As soon as you start buffooning, some of these people start using you. Oh, report this, report that. That's why I don't report on that kind of stuff anymore. If a brother loses his life based on an activity that he did, I'll talk about it amongst friends. But I'm gonna give condolences to his family and all of that. Okay? Now, that ain't really what's happening. Gayle King, black male haters, they live in Morgan Freeman, all these people, man. All these simping for Zaddy. And then people don't even like you. I posted something on my, I want to say my community tab about what Andrew Tate had said about Juneteenth. Now, let me just tell you, brother, something, man. Some of you brothers don't have to like Juneteenth. And yes, we know there are shootings and robberies at Juneteenth celebrations because Pookies are there. We get it. But for you to come out and say it's a stupid holiday, shootings also happen on the 4th of July celebrations, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and y'all don't be saying anything about that because these are white holidays. So y'all are very quiet when the Pookies come up and do that too, right? We get it. If you don't like reparations, if you don't like Juneteenth, then why don't you just don't say anything about it at all? Why do you feel it's necessary to always go and defend people who won't defend you? Every group that got some money, they stick together. They don't go against their community. They will work together and establish themselves. Every group does that very well. That's serious. They do that. The Indians, the Jews, the Asians. They kids ain't gotta go and look for a job like our kids do. Because their community, they got a pipeline already. You're gonna go work for X, Y, and Z. You got a job when you finish school with X, Y, and Z. Our community, we don't do that because we don't got no jobs. We don't want to establish our jobs. We hate each other so much. We want to go and sell each other out for the crumbs from their community and giving up the opportunity in our community. What sense does that make? Like, if you're gonna act stupid, what do you get out of it? Gayle? If you're gonna really be like this, what do you get? Justin Timberlake don't need you to defend him. He's already white and rich. He don't need that. But whenever chance you get an opportunity to pounce on somebody a black man, oh, you and Oprah, y'all known for doing that. Y'all known for doing that. And if you gotta get rich to act like I don't want the money. So guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Let's Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do, skirt the bell. We're out.